Now, Kenyans should brace themselves for tough times ahead as President William Ruto seeks to ease the cost of living. According to a report by research firm InfoTrack, 52% of Kenyans want the high cost of living addressed against the backdrop of a myriad of issues. Now, last year, the government dealt with the COVID-19 pandemic, global economic and geopolitical challenges, drought, runaway inflation, and a hotly contested election. But with Ruto's suspension of key subsidy programs for commodities, NTV's Brian George Otieno now tells us more on this.
In his New Year message on Sunday, President William Ruto assured Kenyans that the cost of living will be tamed and that no one will worry about the cost of electricity going higher. This even as the cost of power went up with the resting of 15% power tariff reduction directive put by former President Uhuru Kenyatta in 2021. President William Ruto's first agenda in office after his swearing in on 13 September 2022 was to raise the subsidy, but now he maintains the cost of electricity would not skyrocket.
I want to assure the country that we removed subsidies in August. There will be no additional charges today or going into the future on electricity bills.
Instead, the head of state, whose administration has come under fire from not only the opposition-led Azimio la Umoja One Kenya coalition, but also the religious leaders, business community and Kenyans over the high cost of living, remains optimistic a lasting solution will be found.
We are conducting a whole review of tariffs of all our energy requirements. And in 3 months' time, we will have public consultation to ensure that those at the bottom of the pyramid are not affected and to ensure that we can support our manufacturers.
There is no indication of continuing the subsidy, even as the Kenya Kwanza government remains adamant on it. Secondly, fuel prices are not reducing. The fuel charge on electricity production is keeping cost of power high. So far, only kerosene has 47% subsidy. Now that's energy alone. Much as a December 2022 headline inflation went down to 9.1% from 9.5% in November, the cost of basic commodities remain high. Unga, for example, which formed a huge political campaign tool in the just concluded August 9, 2022 general elections, remains over 230 shillings for a 2 kg packet. Although Ruto's campaign slogan was to reduce the price of maize flour to about 70 shillings upon assumption of office, he has changed tune, asking Kenyans for an extra year to implement the pledge. The banks are soon reviewing their lending rates, consequent to the Central Bank's Monetary Policy Committee review of benchmark rates. Already, the banks have reversed the cash transfer charges beginning today. As festivities euphoria begin to end, it's no doubt Kenyans will still be feeling the pinch of the cost of living. Brian George Otieno, NTV, Nairobi.